part of the fresh new batch of Navitimers from Breitling. We've got this really great mint green color to show you coming up. This is the Breitling Navitimer B01 and this is one of my favorite releases from Breitling over the last few years. It's a 41 millimeter Navitimer, and I'm sure that you notice right off the dial color is really different for the Navitimer. It's a kind of a bright mint green. They also came out at the same time with a dark blue and a coppery color. But those are all different colors from what we're used to seeing from Navitimers that are usually either sort of a silver or a black dial. But I love this one. It's a 41 millimeter. It's like that Goldilocks size that most people can wear just perfectly. And it really maintains that vintage look of the Navitimer that came out in 1953. Willie brought it out, and it was just a real seismic earthquake when it came out. What he designed is a circular slide rule that pilots could use to calculate things like fuel usage and descent rates and or aeronautical navigation and all sorts of stuff. It's completely obsolete now. Nobody uses that for that, but it still has that look, and it has the spirit of adventure and civilian aircraft that the AOPA really premiered and championed for decades and decades. So it has that look, sort of an Indiana Jones sort of adventure feel to it. I love the contrasting color subdials on this one. And one of the things that they've come back to with a 41 millimeter on the case here is that you have the exposed pump pushers and crown. So there aren't any crown guards. It really helps it maintain that vintagey look. The crystal is a domed sapphire crystal, so it has that, again, the vintagey look. It is anti-glare, non-reflective on both sides, coated. The movement, of course, is a modern movement. You have the alligator strap, or it comes on a steel bracelet. There's a double trigger here to open the deployant buckle. The exhibition caseback shows off that beautiful movement. It's an in-house workshop crafted manufacturer caliber. Has a power reserve of 70 hours or so. And it has a rotor on this one, which I think is really great for the Navitimer, that is sort of cut away. It's got some negative on it so that you can really admire that movement and see the vertical clutch mechanism, the Cap de Genève striping, and they made the exhibition caseback. The window itself is bigger than on previous Navitimers, so it makes it a lot easier to be able to see that movement and enjoy it. The case itself is brushed, where previous Navitimers, everything was high polish. It's one of the things that I really appreciate about this one. It does have a high polish area on the lugs, but the bright work that Breitling is so well known for is a little bit toned down on this one. Even the edges of the bezel, you can see there are bright areas on the top ridges, but the recessed areas are all brushed. It gives you a good grip. It is a bidirectional bezel like all of the Navitimers are. It just works by friction. The water resistance on this one is 3 bar, 30 meters. It's about 100 feet. It doesn't really mean you could go 100 feet deep. It means that it's splash proof. I would never submerge this watch, but if you happen to get caught in the rain or accidentally stick your hand under the faucet or get it wet while you're washing the dog, it's not going to affect the watch at all. The crown doesn't screw down. It's ready to go all the time. So are the pushers. So it's really a lot easier to use than a lot of chronographs. One thing that is a great throwback to the previous generations is the way they did the logo on this one. Instead of the large B, it has the AOPA wings like the originals did. And it's just a great look. I think that all around, this has got to be one of my favorite Navitimers that I've seen them come out with lately. Give us a call, see if we've still got it.